Anyone heard of Hometown Heroes Down Payment Assistance before? Please give me 3 people who heard about it. Please, 1, 2, yes, give me 1 more. Please, 1 more, auctioneer. 3 people, yes. Hometown Heroes, back and better than ever on July 1st. So, and I'm gonna read this directly from the horse's mouth, okay? The Hometown Heroes program provides down payments and closing cost assistance to first-time income qualified buyers so they can purchase a primary residence in the community in which they work and serve. The Florida Hometown Heroes Loan Program also offers a lower first mortgage interest rate and additional special benefits to those who have served and continue to serve their country. Eligible full-time employees typically means you work in the state of Florida for a Florida company, technically. Before, you had to be either a teacher, a nurse, a firefighter. Now, as long as you were employed by a Florida business corporation, self-employed even, you can qualify based on income guidelines. In Miami-Dade and Broward, those income guidelines for a 5-household family is about $156,000. So if your family makes more than that combined, you're outside of the limits. But if it's you, the income limit is around $86,000, $90,000. So you count within your household how much your family income is to see if you'd even qualify for any type of funding from this program. And they do give you a lower interest rate on FHA, VA, and Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac properties. Those are the lenders who provide the funding for you to buy a house. And you have reduced upfront fees, and all of this, since most of the people in the house are homeowners, you know you paid fees to buy. You know you paid closing costs to buy. You know you had a whole other set of money you had to send to own your house besides the money it cost to buy your house. This program helps to reduce quite a bit of those fees so that you don't have to consider that amount in addition to how much you're paying for the house. You can receive up, and this is the fine line of exactly how much money you can get once you qualify. You can get up to 5% of the first mortgage, up to $35,000 towards your down payment. So they're helping you cut into the down payment of how much you bring, meaning you're borrowing less, paying back less, and your upfront fees are slashed, and your interest rate is lower. So if ever a time someone were interested in home ownership, despite what's going on in the South Florida market, always do it some additional funding that you do not have to pay back right now. The best time to save money on interest is always in the beginning of the purchase because of how compounding works, which is a whole financial conversation. But if you're gonna get into a major purchase, reduce how much you have to borrow, and that reduces how much interest you're gonna pay over the life of the loan. So it is a non-amortizing 30-year deferred second mortgage. The second mortgage becomes due, and this is the fine print some of you would like, the second mortgage becomes due and payable in full upon sale of the property, upon refinancing of the first mortgage, if you transfer the deed, you know those quitclaim deeds people do to give property to people, or if the homeowner no longer occupies the property as their primary residence. So this is not for people trying to get into being an investor or trying to have multiple incomes through real estate. This is really to help those people who are trying to get their foot in the door and need a little hand up to become homeowners. And they will really vet you and qualify you to make sure you're not abusing the funds that somebody who really needs it should be getting. Go ahead.
Question, just to clarify,